Okay. All right. Thank y'all for coming back to my second video. I want to be able to do a video to show you like what's the next step. What do you do to get this thing going? First, you look at the top of the screen to the left. You see my little drawing of my wheel. You got three different categories in the wheel that makes this system work, right? You have the Facebook group, which is the Sliders for Hire. You have the affiliate part of the group, which is the affiliates are called sliders, right? Because you slide or you share. You know how you hear people say, "Oh, I slid in their comment section, or whatever." So that's what we base this off of, sliding on people timeline on people timeline to share stuff. So the Sliderville 101 is a course. I have like 12 different courses that I kind of put together. I don't have them recorded, so I'm gonna be recording one a week, and then we'll go over it all week and just make sure everybody understand how it go and just keep moving. But I'm gonna give y'all the basic steps to get the thing rolling. Now, Sliderville City is what businesses will know us from. When it comes to what services we offer as a business, we offer a review and sharing service. What we do is we give reviews to online businesses Facebook page, and we give them promotion. Now, when they do advertising with Facebook, it's a little complicated. Like they can't really get their statistics. Facebook is able to control them, really get into their core audience, and then when their dollar disappears, right, their ad disappears. We're gonna be giving them way more value by actually sharing, giving them the same exposure to people when it comes to businesses that are just looking for internet customers, people that have podcasts that want to get more exposure for their podcast. We're going to be charging them a monthly fee, and we're going to be splitting that fee up in between us all. What determines how much you get paid is basically how many friends you have, right? Because we'll be making money off of our audience base. What do I mean, audience base? It's kind of like if you watch my first video or the little animated video that I did. If we have, let me see if y'all can see me. Can y'all see me? Yeah, y'all can see me. If we got 100 people, right? Let's say we went out and got 100 people, and all of those people had 2,000 Facebook friends. Okay? Then we have 200,000 audience base potential. Now, what Facebook do is Facebook get money off this. Just simply this system that they use, they get money $1 per person because we active users. You can look it up. Facebook gets their value is directly connected to their active user base, their monthly active user base. So let's say we all come into Sliderville, we all start sliding. We already always on Facebook at least 40 minutes by statistics. We touch our phone. Like I ain't gonna get into the numbers, right? Y'all know we really play with these phones, and we in this screen world playing. We can get a lot of money by playing in here, and I'm gonna show you how. Now, this 100 people right here, by statistics, by rich people standards, there's no reason why different groups, you talk about African American groups or whatever, should be suffering because of the space and the level of the playing field that you're in, but you don't use it like that. So I'll give you an example. When you think of the movie that's out, right? What is it? Black Panther. Black Panther got shared by black people. It gave that movie value. It got shared in positive ways, right? It got some controversial ways. It started only the conversation, so it's all good still. When you think about the money that they're looking at that movie gonna make in the first week or something like that, it's like over 200 million or something like that. No affiliate fees were necessary because black people as a group, or just any of these groups, middle class, the Europeans do it too. Like we all doing it. You don't pay attention to the screen world, and everybody play the screen world game in the corporate section, in the political section. They only push things that have movements around them. Look how the Black Panther conversation goes. It's like it's a movement for black people. Like you see what I'm saying? That's by design, y'all. Think back to when we was doing the Black Lives Matter. It's all by design. I told you, in the screen world, you have to rally around truth. It's how it works. That's why all of these things got share buttons. That's why if attention valuable, just because they got the club don't mean that they only ones get to make the money. Why? Because they depended on you to share it. It ain't enough fucking advertising. Excuse me. It ain't enough doggone advertising money in the world for them to be able to balance it out without their fans sharing it, without them using some type of marketing, right, psychology strategy to get you to share. So then your share is worth something. That share increases the value of whatever they're trying to promote to the end owner. So when it comes to Facebook, we can make just as much money if we captivate 100 million, or I mean a billion people in our audience base from a million Facebook fans. Let me just show you. Okay, right here, y'all can still see. Right here, we had 200,000 from just 100 people, right? We're gonna go to 10,000. You got 10,000 people in the group, right? They all got 2,000 Facebook friends. So how much does that give us? Let me go to my calculator just to be sure. Do I need to go to my calculator? Yeah, I need to go to my calculator just to be sure. I want to say it is, I got it wrote down somewhere. Let me see. Okay, yeah, like I said, I had to go put the little computer calculator on. We had 20 million. I didn't want to overstep on live or whatever this is. So you get 20 million. Audience-based potential. Now you might be asking yourself, what the fuck is, or what the crap is audience-based potential? What does that mean? That means now this 10,000 people right here that's in this group on a monthly basis will be able to bring in $20 million. You're like, oh, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. That ain't possible. This dude is running some type of pyramid scheme. This ain't no hustle, homeboy. I'm trying to tell you the hustle being ran on you. All right, so let's go. I'm going to show you how $20 million ain't even that much for 10,000 people. And that's crazy. But we in the screen world, so peep game. They got 2,000 friends apiece, right? So you say, well, how they going to get $20 million between them, and they ain't got no money? They ain't put no money down on this. So what they do is they go off a percentage of the 20 million, right? We're going to say they're going to sell a package. Can you see that? Oh, you can't see that because it's getting too low. So let me go down. Okay. Now y'all can see. Let's say we're going to sell the package for $1,000. This is our base package right here, okay? Our monthly base package is $1,000, okay? Now we finna go out as a team and we finna go get some businesses together. We got 10,000 people finna go out over a 30-day period, and we're gonna pull in enough businesses to make 20 million. So you say, well, how many businesses we need? So we just divide. Let me ride you over here. Move my ashtray. Can y'all see that? 20 million. We're gonna divide 20 million by 1,000. Ain't that what we said we was gonna charge? How many people we need? We need 20,000 businesses. You say, well, shit, is that a lot of businesses? Is that a lot of businesses to try to get? Because we need 20,000 companies to say, yo, I want to get some of that. I want to get some of that exposure. So this is how we get that. Now 20,000 out of 20 million is a very small percentage. You understand? Because 10% of 20 million, we all know is 2 million, right? I don't even got to write that down, right? That's 10%. We ain't going to act like we're going to get no 10% response rate on something we just came into a Facebook group and put together. Let's say 1%. Let's just say at best chance 1% said if we got 1%, what's 1% of 20 million? Well, shit. If 2 million is 10%, 1%, 200,000. We don't need but 20,000. So that's way too much. We don't even need 1%. Well, what are you saying? Saying the same thing I said last time. You need 1/10 of 1%. 1/10 of 1%. Y'all can go Google this. This is a company came out for Facebook, right? Called ManyChat. You get a 75 to 80% response rate on ManyChat, on Messenger. The messenger that has over 1 billion people on it, you get a 75 to 80% response rate for somebody answering whatever you send them. You trying to tell me we can't go out here Group of individuals that done went on all types of jobs most of their life and done work with people they ain't know before and just follow instructions to be able to share 3 or 4 banners on their Facebook page because we ain't gonna get but our worst case scenario of 1/10%, which is gonna give us the 20,000 clients that we need, which is gonna give us $20 million in our group, which is gonna pay us individually if it's 10,000 equally with 2,000 Facebook friends, 2 racks a month for doing nothing. But it get crazier. So watch this, because the game crazy. Okay, back in what it was, 2011, 2012, whenever Facebook bought Instagram, right? Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. $1 billion. Let me see where my thing fall. Hold your own way back here, homie. I'm trying to let me down while we live. All right. So they bought Facebook for $1 billion. Bought Instagram for $1 billion. Instagram at the time had 500 million subscribers. That means they paid $10 a piece per user. You dig what I'm saying? There's a value on your head already just for you participating in these social media platforms. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at what I'm trying to tell you we can do, this just us just messing around. Let me take you to when we get serious about it and we like, say it. I want to slide overtime. How can we slide overtime, said? Because you can't go over 5,000 friends on your main page, right? So as we build into 5,000 friends so that we can all be making 5,000 a month, I done already came up with it on that. So let's say we get, because up here, we was at 10,000 friends, right? Had 20 million subscriber base just because everybody had 2,000 friends. Your friends ain't got to like you. They don't even got to talk to you. You don't talk to Mark Zuckerberg, do you? Okay, let me stop. All right, let's say, because what I'm going for is I'm going for 100 people in the beginning. I want to recruit within the next couple of days 100 people. Then I'm going for 1,000 people. And then we're going to go for 1 million. We want 1 million people in the sliders. After that, we locking the doors. We're gonna get paper by ourselves. Right? Now, at 1 million people, what does that give us? Let's just say 1 million people. Let's go back over here. I ain't gonna try to do these numbers in my head and mess up so y'all could be laughing at me, though I feel like I'm pretty cool with the numbers sometimes. Oh, look. All right. Let's clear this out. Now we're looking for 1 million people, right? And we're gonna narrow it back. We're gonna say everybody got a minimum of 1,000 friends on their Facebook, even though I'm not trying to let you get started if you don't have 2,000 right now. But I'm gonna go with 1,000 right now. That's $1 billion. I'm just trying to make sure I got the number right. You got the number right? Do I need to get? Can I get that closer? Do y'all see them zeros off of that? So then that's $1 billion, right? Okay, so then my number's right. Calculator say my number's right. Okay, let's swing back over here. Now, if 1 million people, we could say they was melanated just for hypothetical reasons. Say 1 million melanated people got together and was like, you know what? I'm ready to do something. I'm ready to get the paper. I'm ready to get a bag. I'm trying to move out the country. Whatever you want to do so you got this virtual income coming in off a free Facebook page just because you're making a few shares, which you've been doing since you had the page. So, Pete, 1 million people with the lowest subscriber amount get $1 billion. Y'all see me almost misspelling. Audience-based potential. Right? Now, what does $1 billion audience-based potential bring us? That's the crazy part. It's just like this up here. You dig what I'm saying? It's just like the 20 million. It's 1/10 of 1%. That $1 million that we need to bring in this 1 million people that we got, we're gonna bring in $1 billion a month, bringing in 1/10 of 1%. We ain't even on our hustle game, but once we get to this point right here, right, we ain't got to be at 500 million, right? Because we don't have to play Facebook game. We play our own game because of our strategy of how we actually marketing. We raise our price up from getting $1 per friend to where we getting $1 to $5 per friend. So now we doing campaigns. You might be on a campaign for 3 to 6 months and you making $5 per friend. So if you had 2,000 Facebook friends, but you making $5 per friend every month, then you making $10,000 every month for 2,000 Facebook friends. What if you got 5,000? I'm not trying to sell you no wolf tickets. I'm not even trying to sell you no affiliate marketing business. No, man, it's just the game. It's just the hustle that they playing. I've been telemarketing almost 2 decades, almost 20 years, like 15, 16 years. Very good at it. $100,000 plus on that phone, 100% commission. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you the track record. But in that game, it's just like any other game. When you're dealing with this country, start to realize you ain't really selling no healthy stuff. You ain't really offering nothing healthy. You're seeing all the tricks and the games that everybody playing. And just imagine if you worked at the McDonald's factory when you're seeing them make the fries. We expose them, or people expose them on YouTube, right? People expose all these companies that sell all this different stuff. But imagine if you the one working there when they doing the hoax and the whatever. We all work for some suckers that's selling us some sucker stuff. All I'm telling you is the only service that we offering as Sliders is sharing and reviewing. We offering you exposure. We selling you exposure. Just we it's not marketing. We not calling it marketing, and it's not marketing. We got to set up to where it's a review service. It's a review and sharing service, because that ride the lines to where we could be able to bring in this type of bread as a team or an affiliate group of people with everybody 1099 and can't nobody say nothing to us about it. You dig what I'm saying? You have seen, I don't know how many network marketing companies go out there and have people on their Facebook page trying to sell you juices to vitamins to all type of stuff. You dig what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it didn't do nothing but make all of them customers. They didn't make money. They gave money to make money. Okay, so then you put yourself in this situation to where you coming into this situation for free. You giving time. No, you're not just giving time. You're selling attention. It's the number one most valuable currency. And you selling that fucking attention that you got of your timeline to these advertisers that want to reach your timeline, and you're giving them the same thing that Facebook can't give them nothing better than what you giving them, because you actually commenting on the business on a live feed 2 to 5 minutes. You're sharing 3 ads on your page, but then you're gonna do a live stream for a business. It might be a plumber. You dig what I'm saying? It might be a podcaster. It might be anybody that's looking for some exposure. You're not condoning or liking their business. You go into their business page. You're going to give a business review. This is what you got. This is what you're an affiliate for, to give your honest opinion on how do you think this business is. We got some different qualifications. I ain't going to go over them now, but really presenting this product that they offering. Do you think they offered it well? Are you interested in this product? Creating a conversation with your timeline is all you're doing for the benefit of the business owner, to get this feedback for whatever product or services they offer. You dig what I'm saying? Take you 20 to 30 minutes to make an equivalent to whatever your timeline worth. So if you're serious about making some money, I want you to get started with me, but I want you to get started. All you got to do is hit me in the DMs, right? Hit me in the messenger and say, "Said, I'm ready to get started. I'm going to get my 3 people in 24 hours. Make sure that you done watch this video, and then we're going to invite them into the group, and then they got to watch this video, because you got to be 18. You got to be 18. You got to have a Facebook account 2 years old that's been active in the last 30 to 60 days. You have to have a PayPal account in the same name that your Facebook account in, or that your ID name in, right? Got to be the same people. If your Facebook name is whatever, right? Okay, well, that picture that you got in your Facebook, it got to match the ID, and then it got to match the bank account. So it all line up, right? Because it has to be a 1099 type situation for y'all. So you got to have a bank account or PayPal, and you have to have a minimum of 1,000 Facebook friends. That's the gist. Now, you say, well, what you get out of this, homie? You doing all of this? You giving us all the game for free? No, homeboy. Let me get my marker and bring you to the top. Because this is Sliderville. There's some rules in Sliderville that you got to know before you say, yeah, I want to be a part. Number one, as in any other work environment, we won't do no politics up in this group. We ain't on no politics. Keep your politics to yourself. I care not race, creed, or color. You dig? I done got money with all types of people in this world. And as long as I can get money with them, I'm going to continue. So politics don't belong here. Religion don't belong here. None of that is discussable. Like, keep that on your timeline. You can talk about whatever you want on your timeline. Remember, if you get suspended from Facebook, it's just like you got suspended from work. You're not getting paid. And you kicked off the campaign you on. So you got to obey Facebook laws to even participate in this, because we're going to be needing that exposure, right? We don't need you going on hiatus. So this is where I'm at with it. I get mine off the top. 10%. I take 10% off the top. Why I take 10%? Because it's going to be it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to manage all of this, and I'm going to need some help. So I'm going to have to actually recruit people that are in the group that are starting, to actually even pay them more to help me be like the administration for this group. Number one, just go back up to the 100 people. Right after we get 100 people, we're going to be able to bring in $200,000 that month. That's 200,000 businesses at the most to create that income for us that we're going to bring into, or 200 businesses that we're going to bring in to the platform, right? To be able to service and the customer service and all of that. Well, one person can't do that. Obviously, I'm working already on a website to which we're going to be twisting it and turning it into an app, to where then it's going to make it a lot easier and insanely crazy and easier for us to get to this million and be able to bring on businesses. They can easily sign up, boom, 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 and we don't have to have all of that support. But in the beginning, I am going to have to need it, and I'm going to continue to take that 10%. You was paying FICA, and you didn't even know who he was. You know me. I gave you the game. I'm some black guy that gave you the game. You owe me 10%. So that 10% come off the top. So just to go review with it, if you was getting $2,000 a month because you got 2,000 friends, then you obviously missing $200 when you get that $1,800 check. There's no need to freak out, because you're doing a 1099. We're leaving them taxes up to you. You did. So PayPal or direct deposit. If you're trying to really put yourself in a situation, you want to slide for this money? Slide us for hire, baby. We hiring. I would advise everybody to dig in. Share this video.